Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just here to give a quick update. I did a water change today, and this is how things are looking. I was having issues with turf algae the last time I showed you guys the tank, and it's changed. It definitely has changed. It's a lot less now. You can see a lot more of the rock. I gave the rocks a really good scrubbing because of the flucasenol that I dosed a week and a half ago, I think it was. And so, that helped a little bit kill some of this, bring it down. But, turf algae is such a pain in the ass to get rid of. It's just persistence and a lot of work and a lot of cleaning and, scrubbing. I took a toothbrush that I use for my aquarium only. And, I was brushing off all the loose stuff. So a lot of that was coming off pretty easy. So it is definitely looking better. Now, I have been I don't know exactly what my levels are on phosphate here because every time I test it came up 0, and we all know that's pretty much due to the actual algae consuming the phosphates to where it doesn't show. So with a lot of this almost gone, not quite, I'm going to test to see what I come up with. I just did a water change, like I said earlier today, so I'm not going to do that right now. I'll wait probably until later on tonight and do a lot of my testing. But here are a couple issues that I had. Now, this right here, I had it's just this little section, as you can see, I think it's some STN. Everything else was doing really well except for that piece there. So what I ended up doing is I ended up cutting it up a little bit, and I have it up here, this to the left and the one to the right. So it's doing good there. So I can't complain. I didn't want it to totally die off in case it died on me from that STN. And because I did the water change, my little hammer there, is that a hammer or frog spawn? I think it's a hammer, is kind of closed in. But that wasn't doing too well previously, so it's starting to get a lot better. And I put it up there for now until I decide to a place where I want to put it. So, but this right here, I am so upset about. Now, I think this was due to lack of light when I was just running my T5s here. The color of this really started deteriorating. It was just, really didn't have much color at all. It was kind of almost a brown, but it was still hanging in there. Now, when I was rubbing some of my rock, this rock got a little loose, as you can see some of the putty there. So it ended up shifting. So I ended up having to re-putty little parts here to keep it in place. And what I noticed was the base of this was starting to get some STN. So I said, let me cut it off. I don't want to lose this. And with the lights and stuff, hoping it will come back. Well, as you can see, this little piece here was a little teeny weeny little frag that came off of here. Friday during the day, I did this. Cut the base off, glued it on here, put it there. Saturday morning, I woke up to it looking like this. The flesh just completely came off of it. No idea. You want to talk about some fast tissue necrosis? Literally overnight. God, I'm so upset about that. But what can you do? So, and that's pretty much it. Here I kind of fragged this up because there was a piece again that was starting to get white, and again I think it was due from the lack of lights that I had for almost 2 weeks. So I put that there. Hopefully that'll work its way back to life. So it was a little rough without having these radions that I have on here now, because when I sold my lights and then waited for these to come in, I was just running my 2 T5 light bulbs, which I don't really think it was enough light for some of my SPS, obviously. So, I guess, you always end up with some casualties. What can you say? So I also purchased some phosphate RX to dose some of that here and there when my phosphates get a little high, just to bring them down. So that's what I will be doing from here on out, because I am not dealing with this, call it the easy way out. I really don't care. That's just what I will be doing from here on out, just to make sure I do not have this issue anymore. It was my fault, so it is what it is, but this time is harder I think than the first time, but it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. Now here's my gyro pump on that left side. One of the propellers broke. It doesn't spin at all now. It did spin even when it was broken. It made hella noise. Now I just have the one side. Mass spec, which is Coral View. I sent them an inquiry on this in regards to it. I've had it for a little bit. Warranty just expired not that long ago, a couple weeks ago, I think. I would have thought a little bit better customer service from Coral View, but obviously that isn't the case. They want me to buy a new propeller on this. It's $50 for one side. I'm debating whether or not to do it or to just get something else in its place. And I don't know. I have my MP10 for years and I've never had an issue with it, and I've had this for less time than that and it already broke on me. And this isn't the Jabo version. This is the actual mass spec gyro version. So I guess it is what it is. So I guess I'm gonna debate whether or not just to fix it or to just get something new. I don't know. But that's really pretty much about it, guys. My trigger was still growing in here, so that's pretty good. I'll tell you one thing, after I dosed a flucasenol, check out my GFO reactor in carbon. It's freaking black. Now I have it off, it's not running, and it's black. I gotta change that. Alright guys, that was it. Just a quick update. It's running into 8 minutes already. Alright guys, I have a little rant that I'm also going to be posting about my WXM and my Vortec pumps. So I'll be also posting that today as well. You guys have a good one. Enjoy your Sunday. And I'll see you guys later.